Hey everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're all doing well and hope your week got off to a good start. Beautiful Monday here, not a cloud in the sky. I got up early today and I've been at it all morning. I've been pretty productive for a Monday and just want to keep the ball rolling. So today I want to talk about how I'm taking my raw food diet more seriously, nutrition more seriously now. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you go down and hit that subscribe button now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. And also, as always below, go check out my store, rawtropicallivinggear.com. Got our logo shirts, and I got a lot of vegan designs. I've got a couple of kind of yoga type things and lots more to come. Go over there and get on that mailing list. Yeah, I did a video, I can't remember, probably a couple of weeks back telling you some of the stuff I was doing, and this is just kind of a continuation of this, but sort of clarification. People are always kind of, I know I'm an odd character. I'm an odd character, and I play one way sometimes over on Instagram, and I'm doing videos here, and I'm talking on Facebook. I don't think people can keep up, and I can be a little wacky, so people tend to think I'm not taking things too seriously sometimes. So I always just do like to reiterate a little bit and kind of update on what I'm doing. I am taking my nutrition much more seriously now. I'm getting older. I'm 55 years old. I don't have health insurance, so I take this stuff seriously. I want to take the best care of myself that I can. And I started realizing, I've noticed this before from time to time. I get a little too, since I have a hard time keeping weight on, gaining weight if I want to gain. Sometimes I'm overly focused on the calories and getting in the calories for the day. But recently I've just started thinking, I'm like, well, if I'm going to I need to get in my calories, but I could think a little bit more nutritionally balanced too. And like in those calories, let's don't just say, okay, let's take in some calories, just some whatever, which I tend to do with bananas sometimes. So I've just kind of been, like I say, playing around, plugging gaps, doing whatever I can just to get a little bit more nutrition in my life. And once again, this is something not for you to obsess over. I don't obsess over this. And when I make little changes, I'm always tweaking. So it's not like I doubt seriously, unless God forbid some serious health issue befalls me, I doubt you're ever going to see me come on here and do something like bam, like 180-degree change or something. I feel great. I feel great, and it wouldn't be logical to me when I feel great to completely overhaul and change what I'm doing. But tweaking always gets me feeling just a little bit better. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it's just because last year I took a boost and I get more amped in the spring, or if it is because I'm, getting a little bit more variety, a little bit more balance now, but I feel absolutely phenomenal. But then again, I always feel phenomenal. Even when I had that issue with my rib cage back over the winter and fall, that was probably why it was more frustrating than anything, because every other way I felt phenomenal. And my energy level was still through the roof. Digestion was still good. But yeah, I know that there can be things that happen down the road, and I see some of these people. I see people that, and it seems like, I don't know, I'm coming up on my 7th year doing this, and it seems like 8, 9 years. There have been people that things seem to be going well for them, and then they're 8 years in and it doesn't. So I want to try to kind of get out ahead of that so far. So just to kind of reiterate what I had said in that video before. I supplement. I don't listen. If you don't want to supplement, sometimes people will just give you a violent reaction on that. If you don't supplement, that's cool. Don't supplement. But I don't know why that would make somebody so angry. I ain't playing with B12. I was talking with somebody yesterday. I ain't playing with B12. I've seen examples and things of people when they have a serious B12 deficiency, and it's ugly and it's scary. So I've actually supplemented B12 for some time, for quite a while, years, although I've never been real consistent with it. I could get a shot when I was in Costa Rica. I'd just walk into the pharmacy and tell them I wanted a B12 shot. I do sublingual, under the tongue, back about September. I got a little bit better, but recently I've gotten, I'm regular. I'm taking my B12 supplement. Since I've been in the States, and last summer I did not get near enough sun because it's just brutal hot here. This summer I'm gonna have to adjust and like get my sun in at different, maybe in more than one sitting here, but it's brutal in the summer. So, I'd never dealt with that before, so I started supplementing vitamin D. So I'm supplementing B12, vitamin D, and recently I have added a vegan omega-3 because not everybody converts the plant-based. I mean, the sources we talk about most of the time, like the seeds. So most people do, but I'm just, like I say, I think like plant-based athletes said, that's just more or less like an insurance policy right there. I want to get back to, let's see. Oh, and the pumpkin seeds. I've been using the pumpkin seeds real regularly. I put them in. I probably mix them in with a smoothie about 3 or 4 times a week. That's good. I've got some Brazil nuts. I've been eating those for a little bit of selenium. What else? Dulce granules for iodine. And I'm back to for some serious nutrition. Now, you want to talk nutrition? I'm about to start sprouting again. I've got, what do I have here? I got plenty of sprouts here, and I figured I might as well show them in the video because you need to get them out, and I'm going to start some as soon as this video's over. I've got an Ancient Eastern blend. I've got broccoli. I've never had this before, fenugreek, which is supposed to be really good, and I got mung beans. Now the thing is I have sprouted before. I've probably done a couple of videos where I've got sprouts in the recipe, but it's just always been kind of a token thing. I do some sprouts, or maybe I do 2 batches of sprouts, and then I fizzle out and I get off of it, and I don't do it for some time. So all in all, I haven't done a lot of sprouting in my life, or on this raw vegan part of my life, and I want to do that regularly too. So once I start making the sprouts, I'm going to get on a regimen of keeping sprouts going and always having sprouts around the house and adding those in. Same thing with the microgreens. I want to find, I meant that was really, I just couldn't make a trip down to Pensacola just for that. I wanted to go down to Pensacola Saturday because they have a little market on Saturday mornings down there on Palafox, if you know Pensacola. And they have a couple of people there that have the setup, and they have microgreens. But I just didn't feel like making a trip down there just for that. So I'll do a little, I'll look around a little bit and see what I can find on that. But yeah, I mean, I take it seriously, and I'm about to go out. I'm going to start my sprouts. I'm going to soak some seeds. Then I'm going to go out and sit in the sun and get my vitamin D. But yeah, just like clicking on, oh, and I know another one too, but in small things. I'm not talking about I've gone from down here to up here, more greens. Not like a huge amount more, but just little bits here and there, like in my smoothie. I'm just noticing maybe I'm packing a third more greens in my smoothie the last few weeks than I normally did. I'm eating more salads. I'm making a point to eat more salads. I'm just like making a conscious effort to get back into that of eating greens. Probably still not eating as many greens as I would like to, but like I say, we start moving in a direction. That's what trips people up, and that's what, I don't know. That's just not my MO. I just can't jump back and forth, try something completely different. Oh, give it 15 minutes. This isn't working. I think about this stuff. I read this stuff. I get varying opinions on this stuff from different things I'm reading, and then I make my decisions. But yeah, I take this nutrition seriously. I'm sorry. I know I come across sometimes as, yeah, man, I'm just going to mono meal some bananas and mangoes and get my sun. But no, I'm not quite that lackadaisical about it. I know I can't take that hippie approach. I'm sorry. I'm never going to be one of those total fruitarians. It's like, that's all we need. I'm going to have my greens. If you're an anti-green person, you're probably not going to like me. There's a segment of those raw folks that are anti-greens, but watch your nutrition. And listen, I always like to show you guys what I'm doing and how my process works. Not telling you need to do any of this stuff I'm doing. I'm just saying, take responsibility. Research it yourself, and the ultimate test is how you feel. It's not what that person says, it's not what that person says, it's not what I say, it's not what anybody else says. It's what your body's telling you. It's the feedback that it's giving you from what you're putting into it. So take that nutrition seriously. I am. Hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.